The date for the royal wedding between Prince Harry and American actress Meghan Markle has been set, and there's a bit of a dilemma for Prince William. It's on the same day as the 201,718 FA Cup final on May 19, 2018. Why does that matter? William has been the president of the English Football Association for the last 10 years, and he, along with other members of the royal family, usually attend the showpiece final at Wembley and hand out the trophy to the winning team. Not this time. With the date confirmed on Friday for the royal wedding takes place at Windsor Castle on May 19, specific times have yet been announced for the ceremony. Could that mean a late dash from the wedding to hand out the trophy at Wembley for Prince William? If his beloved Aston Villa make the final, maybe it's not out of the question. In a statement to the BBC, the FA had the following to say about the fixture clash in May. Everyone at the FA is delighted for HRH Prince Harry and Meghan Markle with the announcement of the wedding at Windsor Castle next year. Saturday, May 19 promises to be a wonderful day with a special royal occasion followed by English football's showpiece event, the Emirates FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium. With millions coming together to watch both events at home and around the world, it will be a day to celebrate. The life of a royal isn't all fun and games. Follow at JPW_NBC Sports. Recap: FIFA has suspended Brazilian Soccer Federation President Marco Polo Del Nero for 90 days while he is under an ethics investigation. Del Nero has remained in power in Brazil despite being charged by American authorities with racketeering and money laundering in 2015. FIFA says Del Nero has been provisionally banned from all soccer activities as formal ethics investigation proceedings are conducted. Del Nero fled Zurich in May 2015 when FIFA colleagues were arrested, quit the executive committee of soccer's governing body after missing meetings, and was then indicted in the United States in December 2015. He has not been extradited from Brazil to face the charges. Can anyone stop Manchester City? Tottenham Hotspur will try this Saturday. Watch live 12:30 p.m. ET on NBC and online via NBCSports.com, with Mauricio Pochettino's men aiming to give the chasing pack some hope that City can be caught. Live stream Man City v Spurs. Pep Guardiola's men have won 15 consecutive Premier League games to stretch their lead atop the place to 11 points heading into the busy festive season, but a visit from Spurs represents one of the toughest tests of the season so far. Spurs currently sit in 4th place in the table but are 18 points behind City. In team news, Man City have no fresh injury concerns as Vincent Kompany could return after missing out at Swansea City in midweek, but John Stones remains out injured. Tottenham will be missing Victor Wanyama and Toby Alderweireld through injury, while Davinson Sanchez serves the final game of his 3-match ban. What the saying? Guardiola on Man City going the entire season unbeaten? It is not going to happen. We are going to lose games. It belongs to Arsene Wenger. Now what happens is an exception. It's not normal what we've done. We'll try to maintain it, but we're going to lose games. It is important is to play better. That's important. Records are okay, but they stay there and one day they will be broken. We focus on the pitch and try to be better, make chances, concede few. I'm happy with the way we play, although I feel we can do much better. Pochettino and Man City's incredible run. Manchester City are showing that they are not only the best in England but in Europe too, with the Champions League. They are playing so well and deserve all the praise. It will be so tough. I think Manchester City deserve all the credit with what they are doing. Prediction: Spurs will prove a tough test for a rampant Man City squad, and I expect Dele Alli and Harry Kane to cause plenty of problems for a threadbare City defense. 22. Follow at JPW_NBC Sports. TAM has become a great discussion in Major League Soccer, allowing teams to acquire more top-caliber players, but it appears in one instance the mechanism could actually hurt a player's chances of being resigned. More LAFC close to signing third DP. Portuguese midfielder Gerald's Pro Soccer Talk has learned through an MLS League source familiar with the situation that the LA Galaxy had a deal in place to acquire Vancouver Whitecaps goalkeeper David Ousted using targeted allocation money TAM. However, the league rejected that offer. The 32-year-old took to Twitter on Friday, stating that a total of 3 teams offered him a contract using TAM. However, none of them were able to be executed. It was announced back on November 7. That Ousted would not return to the Whitecaps for the 2018 season, after spending nearly 4.5 years with the Canadian side. 1. Due to blacklist of players. TAM rules in MLS. I have not been able to agree to terms with 3 teams offering me my option year salary by using TAM. David Ousted at David. Ousted December 15, 2017. Additionally, Ousted was scheduled to be one of the players eligible to be selected in Friday's MLS Stage 1 re-entry draft, but he has since been forced to opt out. There are several ways a player can qualify to participate in the first stage of the re-entry draft, and with Ousted having played over 3 MLS seasons and being over the age of 23, that previously ruled him eligible. Under MLS current TAM rules and regulations, Ousted would have had to have been making at least $480,625 in 2017 in order for the veteran goalkeeper to qualify for a TAM offer. That number is scheduled to increase for the next season, with the maximum budget charge set at $504,375 in 2018. Ousted was only making roughly $378,933 in 2017, with a base salary of $360,000, per the MLS Players Union website. In order for an MLS club to sign Ousted at this stage would require them to go above and beyond his option for next season, which, as the goalkeeper states in his second tweet, would be a gamble. Below are the ways MLS has declared it possible for clubs to use TAM in order to sign or resign players. Follow at Madrid Football. Scary news: Manchester City are looking to improve in the January transfer window. Pep Guardiola confirmed on Friday that Premier League leaders Man City will look to buy a new central defender in January. City, currently on a record-breaking 15-game winning run and sitting 11 points clear at the top of the Premier League table, have Nicolas Otamendi, Vincent Kompany, Eliakim Mangala and John Stones as the centre-backs, but both Stones and Kompany have been out injured recently. Speaking to the media ahead of City's clash with Tottenham Hotspur on Saturday, watch live 12:30 p.m. ET on NBC and online via NBCSports.com, Guardiola revealed he is keen to add defensive reinforcements. We speak about January signings with the club and Teksi Kipagirishton, the club's director of football. Guardiola said, "We have just 3 guys in central defense. We don't want to sign someone for a few months. We want to sign them for years, and we have to make sure it's the right guy." Who could come in? Virgil van Dijk and Johnny Evans were both linked with moves to Man City in the summer, and it is an area of the pitch City clearly want to add in. Southampton have said that Van Dijk will not be leaving this season, but if a massive offer arrives in January, then it may be tough for the struggling Saints to turn it down this time, after VVD wanted to push through a move to Liverpool in the summer. As for Evans, he is playing week in, week out at West Brom, but his future remains far from clear, with Arsenal and Man City both looking to add the former Manchester United centre-back in the summer. Aside from transfer talk, Guardiola was also named the Premier League Manager of the Month for November earlier on Friday, with the Spaniard winning the award for the 3rd straight month. Only Antonio Conte had achieved that feat in Play's history before, but City's boss isn't getting ahead of himself, as many have already handed his team the 201,718 Premier League title. Tomorrow is an important game. Spurs are so tough, last season and this season. Nothing is going to change. We are not going to win the Premier League tomorrow. We are not going to lose it either, Guardiola said. It's important to play better, that is the most important thing. The record will always stay there until one day it is broken. I'm happy not with the results, but the way we play. Statistics are good, but I have the feeling we can be much better. Gulp. City being better than they already are. That is a scary thought. Follow at JPW_NBC Sports.